The 2018 Land Rover Discovery is the best crossover for you if you enjoy a sense of occasion in your everyday driving. There are nearly 24 premium midsize crossovers available, but no other with this blend of British tradition, family accommodations, and of course the rarely used, if always ready, ability to climb mountains and cross rivers. Really though, are those attributes you'll use every day or only occasionally? I'm Chuck Giametta. Join me for a car preview video review of the 2018 Land Rover Discovery. Think of Land Rover as the gentleman farmer to its urbane sibling brand Range Rover. Both are proud British marques owned by Tata Motors of India, and they share some mechanical bits and even some price overlap. Range Rover offers 4 models, Land Rover just 2, the compact Discovery Sport and the larger midsize Discovery. Both are available with seating for 7, but the Discovery is much newer. It was fully redesigned for model year 2017 and is back for 18 with some notable updates. Autonomous emergency braking is standard, every Discovery now comes with embedded navigation, and every model is available with the diesel engine option. This 5th generation model represents a new era of Discovery design. Consider the rear end. The corners are rounded, and the tailgate may look like the old 2-piece clamshell, complete with off-center license plate, but it's really a 1-piece liftgate, and that's just some of the change you can see. Boxy and bloody proud of it, previous Discoveries used old-school body-on-frame construction. These included generations 3 and 4, called the LR3 and LR4 in America. Today's model revives the Discovery name here and is the first with modern car-type construction. Its body and frame are a unified structure that's 85% aluminum. The new Discovery is some 800 pounds lighter than the LR4. That's impressive because the Discovery is larger than the LR4 and more aerodynamic too, thanks to details like a windshield swept back more than ever before. That helps fuel economy and reduces wind noise. Still, mileage isn't a strong suit, even with the diesel engine. Yes, this is among the few passenger vehicles still available with a diesel, and it's worth considering. You'll need to dose its emissions system with AdBlue and cope with the occasional oily residue around the diesel pump, but it furnishes lots of torque for effortless, if not exactly blistering, acceleration. The diesel is a smooth runner with a range of nearly 600 miles between fill-ups. For that, you pay a $2,000 premium over the other engine choice, a very fine supercharged V6 also found in Range Rovers and in Jaguars, the third bloom in Tata's English garden. The supercharged gasoline 6 is one of the most powerful base engines in the class and provides a segment-best 8,200 pound towing capacity. That's 500 pounds more than a Discovery with the heavier diesel engine, and at 6.9 seconds 0 to 60, the gas 6 is nearly a second quicker than the diesel. Of course, Land Rover believes you're just as concerned about performance at 6 miles an hour, like when you're off-road. Here, Discovery shines. With 8.6 inches of ground clearance and plenty of suspension travel, even one with a basic all-wheel drive system is adept in the dirt and keen to cross a pond 33 inches deep. To fully exploit this off-road potential, you need the low-range transfer case and enhanced terrain response control included in the capability package. The package also adds an air suspension that can provide another 2.5 inches of ground clearance and an additional 2 inches of wading depth. It's standard on the HSE Luxury and a $1,530 option for the other models. Also available is an electrically locking rear differential and off-road crawl control. Yes, the Discovery manhandles boulders, but how does it handle on the way to Bloomingdale's? Quite well, actually. There's a likable limberness to its road manners. Discovery is relaxed but deliberate in response to steering inputs, and it shrugs off bumpy pavement with cool detachment. This is among the tallest crossovers in the class, so you'll need to accept a little body lean in sharp turns and even countersteer some for gusty crosswinds, but its height also facilitates a truly commanding view of the road or the trail, a perspective enhanced by lots of glass on the relatively abbreviated hood. This is indeed a convivial environment, especially in HSE luxury trim, where virtually every surface you touch is padded, real oak adds a touch of warmth, and you sit on glove-soft Windsor leather. This is the pinnacle of a 3-model lineup in which some form of leather is standard, although wood or aluminum trim is optional at the entry level. For 2018, however, the SE joins the other models with standard embedded navigation, which had been part of a $2,000 option package. You'll still pay nearly $1,300 to equip an SE or HSE with such amenities as a heated steering wheel and heated first and second row seats, but even in base form, Discovery's cabin conveys a certain sense of occasion. There's the clubby charm, but also a bounty of buttons that suggests this is more than your everyday crossover. Decode some cryptic markings, adapt to some odd positioning, and you'll feel you've mastered a secret code. Nothing surreptitious about room and comfort. The front buckets are thrones, the second row an inviting settee, complete with available power recline and 4-zone climate control. Land Rover clearly considers the third row seat more than an afterthought. Standard on the HSE Luxury and a $2,150 option for other Discoveries, it comes with a 2-speed transfer case and air suspension, plus power folding second and third rows controlled from the dashboard touchscreen by nearby buttons, even through a remote smartphone app. The third row can be heated, gets extra USB charge points, and includes latches for 2 child seats, bringing the vehicle total to 4. Best of all, it accommodates grown-ups in quite acceptable fashion. Remember the business about that new liftgate? Well, it provides a larger opening than before, more shelter from the elements, and it retains a function of the old 2-panel design with this bit of cleverness. Capable of supporting more than 600 pounds, the power fold-down panel is a $255 option on the SE and standard on the other models. Every Discovery has good cargo room overall, although space behind the third row is below average at just 9 cubic feet. Cabin storage shows some clever thinking. As for pricing, the Discovery fits right into the segment, even if it stands apart in other ways. More affordable than many high-end European entries, this Land Rover does cost more than 3-row rivals such as the Acura MDX, Infiniti QX60, even the new Lexus RXL. Land Rover capability and brand prestige figure in the equation, as does the rather generous level of standard equipment. For 2018, that thankfully includes autonomous emergency braking that can stop the Discovery to avoid a collision with another vehicle or a pedestrian. The feature had been optional across the board, though curiously priced at just $125. Other important driver assists, however, remain optional on the SE and HSE. Land Rover groups adaptive cruise control, lane-maintaining automatic steering, and blind spot and rear cross traffic detection in a $2,400 package. Take a midline base-engine HSE, which comes with features like LED headlamps and a panoramic moonroof. Equip it with 7 seats, the safety package, and frills such as the black design package, 21-inch wheels, and a heated windshield, and you're looking at nearly $69,000. That makes the even better equipped HSE luxury model seem a bargain. We could say the Discovery is for families who wear wellies, or at least know what it takes to get into Wellesley, but that would be cynical. We'd rather salute this crossover for its unique character. And we salute Tata Motors for letting Land Rover's British temperament shine through. For more on this and other cars, trucks, and SUVs, go to CarPreview.com and please subscribe to our Car Preview YouTube channel.